Hi, everybody. This is Jeffrey from Red Color, and
This is Nancy Jean in the garden.
we are the Daily Duo. We read on 5 energies daily. I read 5 tarot cards. Nancy Jean reads 5 crystals in the garden. The energies that we read on daily, by the way, this is for the 18th of May. The energies that we read on daily are body, mind, spirit, grounding, and clarity. We both offer readings. We both offer physical goods in the physical world. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, press the bell for notifications, and become members of our respective channels. All the information, if you're interested in getting in touch with either one of us, is below on our respective channels, pages, whatever. I'm dizzy already.
I know.
Let's get to the reading.
I'm exhausted just thinking about it.
I know.
Wow. It's a wow day.
Well, I have an interesting group of cards.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll put the cards down. Suddenly I'm feeling calm. Body says, listen to your intuition. Mind says, listen to your inner voice.
There's a pattern.
Spirit says, let's get going. And then I have 2 twos. So then I have like the whole choice thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden I have the whole choice thing. So I think body, mind, spirit, grounding. So your grounding actually isn't sitting still. Your grounding is in allowing like the answer to come. Allow the answer to come. You know, sit and be still and be at peace and be, I don't know, in a state of equilibrium, and let it come. You know, instead of trying to force it, you know, because here I have somebody who's trying to force something, right? But this one is really standing still. So I think that this, like the 2 of these together are more, it's like you're gonna, I think like, you know, you're gonna want to, but I think before you leave the house or before you start taking action, it's like, well, let me check on the inside what's going on. Okay, body, mind, spirit, grounding. And then clarity, this is really interesting. So clarity is a choice. The interesting thing about this one, there's a lot of interpretation, but I always feel like, see, like the traditional meaning of this card is like, oh, neither choice is good, which I don't buy. And for me, like the choice in this one, it's like, well, they're both good. However, I feel like the choice in the past has left you limited, right? Because it's, right, it'll grow, but it's a limited growth. This one is much more expansive. So, and that's what I feel like. I think your soul is saying to you, yeah, you could do a new strategy and go to a new land and do a new thing. And that's where it's at, because that's what your intuition is saying. I feel like that's what's going on. You know, it's not like the old choice was bad. It was good. It did what it was supposed to do. It grew. But now it's like, well, I don't know, a little, I want more.
Comfortable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wearing shoes that are too small.
Yeah. Right. Right.
Something's wrong here. Are you done?
See.
Okay. There's a lady who reads my garden. Her name's Vivian. She's in Puerto Rico. And
I know Vivian.
Yes, she's a sweetie. And she's one of those people that's woken up in the last 2 years and found out she has all these powers, and she's incredibly smart. And she sends me notes when she gets visions about what's going on with the garden. And one of hers was, and I put it in my workbook, that if you get my garden, I will send you the workbook on how to read the garden. But it's, she saw very plainly that when anything's in the heart, that's the opening to whatever the answer is going to be that you're going to find on here. It's like the gateway to the garden, and then you can walk all the way in. And in our heart today, we have clarity. And that means wisdom comes through the clarity of our emotions.
Mm.
And the clarity is also dripping over into solar plexuses. And it's like there's more than one way to move. Then you go to the mind, and the mind's in restate. And I know people be going, what's that weird word mean? But what the mind means in restate is think about the situation and how you're viewing it, and then rethink it.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of clear out the things that restate really means weeding out the things that don't work for you. Then we get to, why are we having to rethink things? Well, we're having to rethink things because fire, which is these are shamanic views of the 4 elements. And in fire, in the shamanic view, is the South or ancestors. And when you have your values in there, it's clarification comes from dealing with some part of your past. So where your mind gets hung up is something from the past that's triggering it. But then way on the other side of the board, we have our body. And this is going to be a kind of a weird day for you guys, because your body in third eye means your insights need to be expressed physically. And when the body falls into present, it means at this time. That means that what's ever going on here is going to happen quick. You're going to feel it. The other part is that your spirit is between the present and the future. So it's where I'm moving from right now and where I'm going to in the future. And it says this one, when the spirit falls in present, it means be patient, because the spirit changes are happening right now. And in the future, it says be patient, because the transmutation of whatever's happening over here is going to come very soon.
Mm-hmm.
So I see the same thing you see. You're
Yeah,
sitting
it's
there.
kind of like this day of envisioning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And
it's like the day, and that's why the hermit came up.
right.
Right.
And you don't have to grow and expand every day. Some days you need to sit and say, where am I? Because
Right.
you're not there yet. Your spirit's not there yet.
Right. Make some tuna fish and enjoy it, and contemplate
Mm-hmm.
it as you're chewing your delicious tuna. I love tuna.
Okay. Well, you have a lovely day, and give yourself some rest. I think this is a day to give yourself some rest and deal with the internal parts of your life.